is Nemo Siquerios. I am from KPP LP, Barker Moorhead, 88.1 FM. I am the queer trans male radio host of Finding Me. And my pronouns are he, they. So here at KPP LP Radio, we do media justice. And communities of color and other marginalized communities in this area often do not see themselves reflected with authenticity in traditional media forms. So we do relationship building and facilitated media justice training workshops, which give undeserved individuals the tools of the trade. And this work teaches the multimedia skills to traditionally disenfranchised communities, like some of us here, if we're queer or people of color, so on and so forth. So what's Finding Me about? Well, you get to tell your stories and find yourself. Your voices are heard, your questions, your thoughts, your fears as you explore who you are, and your work, if you'd like to promote it in some way, art, music, or projects you're working on that may or may not be related to your identity. And I offer my academic perspective as well as my personal experience living a queer life. So why is Finding Me important to me, or to you for that matter? It started and hosted by a queer trans man, that's me. And queer voices are centered. We maintain an intersectional lens. This program is a safe space. And you can be anonymous and still talk about your experience. Allies can listen to this program to be better with info directly from the source. And you can literally ask any question, #findingwords. You can give me the dumbest questions, even if it comes from the wrong place, and I will answer you completely and honestly. And if you are coming from a bad place, just expect to be corrected. So, here's an example of an interview we did with the group Polyaware, talking about what they do. So to start, there is a lot of misinformation floating around about what polyamory is. Can you tell us what polyamory means to you?
Yeah, definitely. In terms of misinformation, it's not just thing as swinging or key parties, and it's not cheating. Those are the things that people immediately affiliate with us. And our relationships are no more about sex than the relationships that monogamous people have. So we're not just, indiscriminately with everyone who catches our fancy. Our relationships that we have with people are relationships, not just friends and benefits. Polyamory is the non-possessive, honest, responsible, ethical philosophy and practice of loving multiple people simultaneously. Some polyamorous folks can't engage in polyamory because of their current monogamous partners or whatnot. Polyamory is based on a conscious choice of how many partners someone wants to be involved with, instead of just accepting, you are to seek out one significant other to be in a relationship with, henceforth into perpetuity, possessed you part.
Amen.
Exactly. That social norm dictates that monogamy is, the only authentic, valid, acceptable form of love. And, polyamory is not better or more evolved in some ways than monogamy. It's better for me and for many other people I know that we don't hold it up as, some more evolved state of being. I reject any relationship orientation being the default option for that social narrative. People should have a choice to consider, what honestly works best for them. For me personally, polyamory is the freedom to love someone regardless of whether or not I already love someone else. It's not having to worry about whether my spouse is going to get angry because of X hugged me a little too long or gave me a kiss on the cheek. If my partner felt uncomfortable, he'd talk to me about it, but it wouldn't be a cause for some landmine as it could in some monogamous relationships.
And if you want, if you feel like you want to tell the whole world, hey, I'm queer, I'm trans, etc., you can do that. Our first guest came out as a gay man as a college undergraduate. Let's hear his story of coming out in conservative Texas.
So I remember in elementary school, like on the playground, that I would hang out primarily more with the girls, because I always knew that I was kind of different, and that the boys really didn't want to play with me. But I always knew there was something different about me, but I never knew how to explain it or put words to it. And then it kind of progressed in middle school, like when the hormones started to go in. I just remember feeling shame around like being in the boys' locker room and somehow having these feelings that I didn't know what to do with. Because I grew up Southern Baptist in Dallas, in Texas. So I kept getting these messages that whatever I was feeling was wrong because I knew that homosexuality was wrong. So I had to really kind of deal with both of those ideas. So I kind of kept it to myself for a couple of years. And then I remember in my senior year of high school, I went to a church camp that I went every year in high school. That I just couldn't handle it anymore, so I told my youth pastor that was the stipulation of that it would stay between me and him. And so he counseled me for a couple of months. And I remember, I think I was 19, I was about to graduate high school. I had come home one day, and my youth pastor was sitting on my couch in my house with my parents. And so I knew something was going to happen. So let me back up a little bit. I actually came out twice, and I'm going to tell you the explanation. So the first time, in order to kind of get out of it, I guess you would say, is that I was bisexual, but damn well I knew that I wasn't. Really, my youth pastor was the one that outed me. And then shortly after that, I attended Christian counseling, or whatever that you want to just define that as. And he told me that it might have been due that, that I came from a broken family, which I wasn't. It was because of my learning disability, and that I just really need to go back to church. And then shortly after that, my pastor and kind of my church was going to pay to send me to conversion therapy to Exodus International. So that lasted for a couple of months, and then I moved to Lubbock, Texas, and this was the time that I actually came out as gay. My parents had come to visit my brother and I in Lubbock, and at this point my parents didn't know that I was really, really gay. But I remember I was at the gay bar in Lubbock one night, and then my mom was with my brother, and so my mom waited till she got back home to Dallas to call my brother and ask her where I was at, and my brother told her, and then my mom, being the sneaky woman she is, looked it up on the internet what kind of bar I was at. So then she called me the next day, and she's like, Colby, I know where you're at. And I was like, well, what do you mean? She was like, I know you were at the gay bar, and I was like, yeah. And then she asked me, are you gay? And I said, yes. And she was like, well, you kind of know what the Bible says and what's going to happen. And I was like, yeah. And then she kind of just hung up the phone, and we didn't speak for 2 weeks. Yeah. And then that was probably the first and last time that I kind of felt suicidal. But I remember my best friend came that night, but that's never happened again.
So yeah, you can tell the truth. Your story as raw as it may be, or as very uneventful it was. Like mine was sort of, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, within the family it was kind of uneventful, like, oh yeah, of course, you're the way you are. And then other ways it's like, boom, kind of explosive. So, like I said, we offer trainings, easy to access programs, websites so that individuals can find their own voice and make their own content and control their own story without it getting twisted by anybody else. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Yes.
One of the things that the man from Texas said was that he was in Christian counseling.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that I get upset by is that what is the definition of Christian? stuff, or is it what we try to follow?
Well, the God I know is an all-loving God, so he accepts no matter who you are, because we're all sinners here, right? So,
Yeah, but that's one of the things that gets lifted up, is that definition of Christian as narrow and abusive and awful. And here I am calling myself Christian. What is that?
I recognize real Christians when I see them. I mean, usually they're kind and accepting, and they don't support supremacy or, abuse their power just because they are quote-unquote Christian or holier than thou. I mean, what was it that Jesus said? Look at your own eye before you look into your brother's eye, and get your own beam out.
It also goes back to what Faye was saying earlier, that people who identify as transgender come to church even with a trust deficit. And that it's those of us who are cisgender, who are church leaders, to realize that small things that we do, which to us may seem like nothing, can violate someone's trust, because they start with a trust deficit.
Yes.
Could you talk about how you discuss the intersectionality of race, because it's a really huge component that
Yes.
you discuss?
When I talk about intersectionalism, that means just you're thinking about more than just one aspect of your identity. And what I mean by that is, for example, I'm Mexican, but I also identify as queer. I'm also autistic, so I'm disabled. I also, I have disability issues, and on top of that, I'm trans, and, and if you want to, knock me down, Pay, I'm short. I've got all these odds stacked against me, and I have to, account for all of these things about my identity that people in privilege might not think about. And it's important that we all address these, my privilege is that I'm light skinned, and so folks who are dark skinned do not have the same privileges as I do at a glance. And that's what I think about when I talk my program. I talk about the differences between the expression of queerness in the Black community, the brown community, or even the white community. And I think it's important to talk about that, especially because, for example, people went nuts when we decided to add the black and brown stripes to the rainbow flag. And people were upset about that. It's well, what's wrong with including black and brown people in the community? They're part of the community. Yes.
Can you also tell me again what your radio station is, 88.1?
Yes, 88.1.
Are you on all the time, or what hours, or?
Yes, we are on all the time, and my program starts at 5 p.m. and goes until 6 p.m. And I have a monthly updated program. So if you miss it, in the first week, it plays for the rest of the month, same time, every Wednesday.
And also, during the protests out of the DAPL, did you do shows on that?
Yes, we did actually.
A lot of programming.
Oh, a lot. It was from nearly start to finish. However, I covered that in maybe 2 programs when I was talking about the Native and queer identity and folks that were there. My mother, who hosts a Mexican Crossing Lines, did a majority of the reports on Standing Rock and No Dabble, as well as further investigations as the camps came to a close. And even still to this day, of the people and what they're doing now.
We listen to a lot of that.
Cool.
And you have music also, right?
Yes, yes, we have multicultural music around the clock. And you don't really know what you're going to listen to. One day you might be listening to some 80s and maybe some 70s, maybe 60s. And then sometimes you might hear something from Mexico, or you might hear something from Africa, or in French. It's just endless possibilities.
You have enjoyed that.
Yes. Yes.
How is your station funded?
We are a nonprofit. What is it? Owned by the People's Press Project? Yes. Okay. I have the station managers here with me, so they're just giving me
And there's
the
one of the handouts over here too is more information about the radio station.
Yes, we will be passing those out so that you can get some of the details of what we do and the other programs that are hosted around the clock. Yes.
So does that mean that there's an opportunity to support this radio station?
Yes. Most definitely there is. I can give you the link right now, but it's also on a QR code on the little paper packet, which is kpppfm.com/donate. And you can support that. And of course, if you want to be more specific and donate to a specific program, you can like drop a name. I want to support Finding Me. I want to support Mexican Cross the Lines. I want to support whatever program you want to, put your work into. And, and putting your work into this community-run radio station means you're putting stuff into your community.